You sit down to work. You know exactly what you need to do. The task is right in front of you. But you don't move. You pick up your phone. You scroll. You stare at the wall. Inside, your mind is screaming. You're shouting at yourself. Just do it. Get up. Why can't you just move? But your body feels heavy. It feels like gravity has doubled. The simple act of replying to an email feels as impossible as lifting a car. You assume this is a character flaw. You tell yourself you are lazy. You tell yourself you are undisciplined, broken, or weak. But you are wrong. What you are experiencing is not a mindset issue. It is not a lack of willpower. You are experiencing a biological survival state, known as functional freeze. Your body isn't refusing to work because it's tired. It's refusing to work because it thinks you are in mortal danger. Welcome to Depth Within. Today, we are going to stop shaming your stagnation and start decoding the biology of your paralysis. To understand why you are stuck, we have to look at the nervous system. Most people know the fight or flight response. If a tiger chases you, your heart beats faster, your muscles tense, and you run. That is a high-energy state, but there is another state. A darker, older state. It is caída de dorsal. Vagal shutdown. Imagine a gazelle being chased by a cheetah. If the gazelle realizes it cannot outrun the predator, it does not keep fighting. It collapses. It goes limp. It plays dead. This is a biological kill switch. By freezing, the animal numbs itself to the pain of being eaten. And sometimes, the predator loses interest and walks away. The freeze response is a desperate attempt to survive when fighting is impossible. Now, look at your life. You have a deadline. You have a debt. You have pressure to succeed. Your brain perceives these modern stressors as predators, but you cannot fight a deadline physically. You cannot run away from debt physically. So, your nervous system scans the situation, decides the threat is too big to handle, and pulls the emergency brake. It initiates the dorsal vagal shutdown. Your heart rate drops. Your motivation vanishes. Your emotions numb. You dissociate. You are not sitting on the couch because you are lazy. You are sitting there because your biology is playing dead to survive a threat that only exists in your mind. This is where the tragedy happens. Because you don't understand biology, you try to use force. You look at your frozen body and you get angry. You try to bully yourself into action. You say, I am going to sit here until this is done. You try to use discipline. But imagine screaming at a terrified animal that is playing dead. Does screaming make it feel safer? Does it make it move? No. It terrifies the animal even more. When you try to force productivity while in a freeze state, you are signaling to your nervous system that the danger is increasing. So, your body slams the brakes harder. This creates the paralysis loop. Step 1. You feel overwhelmed. Step 2. Your body enters functional freeze. Step 3. You procrastinate and do nothing. Step 4. You attack yourself with guilt and shame. Step 5. The guilt increases your stress levels, which reinforces the freeze. You are trapped in a cage of your own making. This is why the rotting phase feels so exhausting. Even though you did nothing all day, you feel like you ran a marathon. That's because freezing takes an immense amount of metabolic energy. Your body is simultaneously pushing the accelerator stress and the brake freeze. You are burning out your engine while parked in the garage. So, how do we escape? How do you turn off a survival mechanism that has been evolving for millions of years? The answer is counterintuitive. You cannot think your way out of a freeze state. You cannot plan your way out. The freeze is stored in the body, not the prefrontal cortex. Therefore, the solution must be somatic. It must be physical. Here is the 3-step protocol to thaw your nervous system. Step 1 is safety signaling. You need to prove to your reptilian brain that there is no tiger. When you are frozen, your breathing is likely shallow, or you are holding your breath. This signals danger. You need to engage the physiological sigh. 2 short inhales through the nose, and 1 long, slow exhale through the mouth. Do this 5 times. This manually overrides the switch, shifting you from the sympathetic nervous system back to the parasympathetic. It tells the brain, we are safe enough to breathe. Step 2 is somatic activation. You need to discharge the frozen energy. In the wild, after an animal escapes a predator, it literally shakes its body violently to reset its nervous system. You need to do the same. It sounds ridiculous, but it works. Stand up and shake your hands. Bounce on your heels. Splash freezing cold water on your face. You need a sensory shock to break the dissociation. Do not try to work yet. Just move. Walk around the room. Stretch. Movement is the antidote to paralysis. By moving, you are proving to your brain that you are not trapped. Step 3 is the micro-entry. The biggest mistake people make is trying to go from frozen to 100% productivity in 1 second. That is impossible. That triggers the freeze again. You need to lower the stakes. If you avez tenpe essay to write, your brain sees a monster. Shrink the monster. Tells yourself, I am not going to write the essay. I am just going to open the laptop. That is it. Then, I am just going to write 1 sentence. If I want to stop after that, I can. Usually, once you start, the fear evaporates. The friction is always highest at the beginning. By making the first step stupidly small, you bypass the brain's threat detector. Understand this. Your body is not your enemy. It is a loyal protector that is a little bit confused about the modern world. It is trying to save you from stress. Stop fighting your biology. Stop calling yourself lazy. Laziness is a choice. Laziness feels good. You enjoy resting when you are lazy. Functional freeze does not feel good. It feels like torture. It is a desperate state. Recognize the difference. The next time you find yourself stuck, staring at a screen, unable to move, don't get angry. Take a deep breath, shake your body, and take 1 microscopic step. The ice will melt. You will move again. If this analysis helped you understand your own mind, hit the like button. It helps us reach more people who are stuck in the dark. Share this video with a friend who is struggling with burnout or procrastination. And subscribe to Depth Within. We are building a community of people who are ready to face their own depths. I will see you in the next one.